Hey, welcome back to our YouTube channel Smart Business. So today we are on the 9th video of our series Email Marketing Automation. You know that we have been talking about email marketing automation in this series for weeks. We started from the very beginning, like what email marketing automation is. We gave you a brief but a nice introduction about email marketing automation, and then we discussed what processes are involved in this whole procedure. And as per now, we have done all the groundwork, like we said automation workflows, and then we crafted killer contents. Also, we tested everything. Now it's time to launch our first automated email campaign. I would say that this is the most exciting part of this process because this is the final outcome of what we have been discussing. So in today's video, we will walk you through the steps that you need to follow to launch your first automated email campaign successfully. With these steps, your first automated email campaign will start strong and will stay on track. So let's jump right in. So now we are about to launch our first automated email campaign. But before you launch your first campaign, there is a few things to double check. Let's see what they are. Number one, audience segmentation. So before you start launching your first automated email campaign, you have to make sure you have segmented your audience properly. Like you have to check if you are sending the right email to the right person, if you are targeting the right audience with the right message. You have to go back and refine your list to ensure it's tailored to your campaign goals. Number two, automation settings. So before you launch your first automated email campaign, you have to check if you have set your triggers, conditions, and delays properly. If they have not been set properly, then you have to recheck them and set them properly. Let me take an example scenario to this. Like if you haven't set your triggers properly, the wrong action or the wrong user behavior might affect the system, and it will trigger the system to send the wrong message, and this will even make your audience, your readers, unsubscribe you as well. Therefore, you have to check if your triggers, conditions, and delays have been set properly. Number three, content final review. Just take a one last look at the content of each email in your automated campaign. Is everything clear, compelling, and error-free? So it is very important to check the content of each email in your automated email campaign because this is the last chance to catch any errors. Number four, personalization. Verify that your personalization fields are working. For instance, let's say in some emails you have seen that you are addressed with hello, that's your first name. That is a great salutation because you know you are being addressed personally because it is your first name. So such kind of a personalization trick is great only if it proves the right name. Therefore, so test it before going live. So now it's time to launch your first automated email campaign. On the day you launch your campaign, there is a few things to consider as well. So let's see what they are. Number one, go live with your campaign. So you might have used whatever the email marketing automation tool you wanted to use. So there you have to click launch button to go live with your campaign. Whether it's scheduling your first email or manually sending your first broadcast, make sure everything is set to go. Number two, monitor real-time matrices. Once your campaign is live, keep a good eye on real-time matrices. Like I would say that one of the benefits of having an automated email campaign is that you can track these real-time matrices like open rates, click-through rates, and everything else. Since you have a good eye on these real-time matrices, like since you know how many open rates are there, how many click-through rates are there, you will understand what kind of an audience you have, and all these real-time matrices will help you to increase the effectiveness of your first automated email campaign. Number three, test and tweak during launch. Even though you have tested everything before the launch, there might be some adjustment needed after the launch as well. Don't be afraid to tweak things in real time, like adjusting subject lines, CTAs, or the sending schedule based on early dates. So these adjustments after the launch are what makes your campaign even stronger and successful. So now that we have discussed what things to be double checked before you launch your campaign, and also we took a look at the things you need to consider at the time you launch your campaign. Now you might be feeling a little bit relaxed and think the work is all over. but I would say it isn't over yet. Even after the launch, you have to make sure your campaign is on the right track. Here's how to keep your campaign on track. Number one, monitor results. Like I told you before, you have to keep a good eye on real-time matrices. You have to constantly review your analytics. You have to observe how people are interacting with your emails. Like, are they opening your emails? Are they clicking links, or are they just unsubscribing you? Like, do they find you uninteresting? This data is gold and will guide your next step. That's why I told you that it is very important to analyze your real-time matrices. Number two, make adjustments if necessary. Based on the analytics of your campaign, you can identify what weak points you do have and what things to be improved in your own campaign. Number three, follow up with non-responders. If you already have hands-on experience with sending emails to different kinds of audiences, you clearly know that not everyone in your audience actively interact with your emails, because there might be some people who don't even open your emails. We can tag them as non-responders, and you have to have a good technique to follow up those non-responders as well. Or else maybe you can send a discount or just any kind of offer to see if they are interested in that. With a good approach, you will be able to convert your non-responders into customers. I hope you now have the idea of keeping your email campaign on track. But I would like to remind you that the key to a successful automated email campaign isn't just launching it. It's about optimizing it for better results. Now let's see how to optimize your campaign to have better results. Number one, A/B testing. A/B testing is the process of sending the same content with two different kinds of approaches. You can run A/B tests on different subject lines, CTAs, or even different sending time. Number two, refine your segmentation. Segments are the different groups of people you have in your campaign, and you can look at your campaign's performance by segments as well. Number three, re-engagement campaign. Like I told you before, not everyone in your audience interacts with your emails as you expect. Therefore, you have to create different kinds of campaigns to re-engage inactive subscribers. Number four, personalization and dynamic content. As you get more data on your audience, start adding more personalization. Like, you can analyze their behaviors and you can craft contents based on that behavior. This increases engagement and makes your emails more relevant. And that's it. With a few steps, you are now ready to launch your first automated email campaign and start seeing results. Remember, it's not just about hitting send, it's about constantly monitoring, optimizing, and refining to get the best results. I hope you now have the understanding of how to launch your first automated email campaign. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to subscribe to our channel. It's Smart Business, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.